Hello, everyone. It's an honor to be here with you. I want to start with a quote that is often attributed to Warren Buffett that it says, "Trust is like the air we breathe. Once we have it, no one notices. But once we don't have it, everyone does." Today, I'm going to talk to you about trust and how can we rebuild trust in order to strengthen our democracy. So I want you to think about something for a minute. Who do you trust? Let's think about it. Was government one of the people that you trust or one of the institution that you trust? The 2024 OECD survey trust in drivers of public institutions says that the trust in our governments are in an alarming low level. In regions like Latin America, only 25% of people trust in their governments. This is a very big trust gap. And it's important for us to reflect on this because trust is one of the most valuable things that a democracy can have. And so I'm going to show you three things that we can do in order to strengthen democracy. But first, I want to tell you why. One, because trust is very important for economic development. It's so important that uh, if we can raise our levels of trust by 10%, we can raise 0.5% of our GDP per capita. This tells us that trust it's not only a moral imperative, but an economic necessity. Think about it. We could be a little bit more wealthier if we just trust each other. But trust, it's only important it's not only important for as a driver, as an economic driver, but as social cohesion as well. This same study tells us that that societies that trust each other more are more willing to participate, are more willing to volunteer, are more willing to be part of the community. And this is really important because it touches the very fabrics of society. And so, uh, with my experience working in transparency, promoting civil participation, I'm going to tell you these three things. I'm going to start with the first one, which is open data. So open data means that all the information from the government needs to be freely available for the people. This information needs to be easy to access, easy to understand, and easy to use. Today, in a scenario of conflict, 71 local governments in Ukraine have committed to implement the Open Data Charter. I salute these brave people of Ukraine because it's a step towards democracy, to strengthen democracy. Secondly, open government. So open government is this governance scheme that involves civil society, public sector, national and local governments, academia, to make more legitimate, more collaborative, and more trustable uh, results. So this is very important for us as a society, or as I call open government, modern public administration. And then there's the third one, which is involvement of youth. This is very important because we need to engage with young people so they can be part of the political process and to be part of the decision making. It's, as Nelson Mandela would put it, today's youth are tomorrow leaders. And these tomorrow leaders are going to be part of the schemes that they are being part of today. And so why do we need to implement these three schemes? And it's one, as I said, economic development. If we trust each other, we have a more a better environment for business, more opportunities for everyone. Second, we have a more dynamic and vibrant democracies. Democracies and countries, societies that trust each other are more eager to participate, are more eager to demand from the leaders, are more eager to volunteer. And the third reason, it's peace. It's a way to have to be resilient for the future. If we as a society trust our leaders, we will be less, it will be easier to trust in their decisions. We will be more resilient as a society, and that will bring more opportunities to ourselves. So this is my invitation for you. Engage, ask for the governments to implement open government, to have open data, involve the youth, you in every role that you have, being a public servant, being a civil society leader, being an academia professor, being an entrepreneur. We all have a role to strengthen our democracies and to strengthen trust in our countries. Thank you very much.